What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor Dark Joker, with another edition of Where Pick and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Philadelphia Phillies versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Phillies have a 48% chance to win, and the Blue Jays have a 52% chance to win. This is at Toronto. For pitchers, Luzardo for the Phillies has an ERA at 3.58, a WHIP of 1.34. And Bassett for the Jays has an ERA at 3.8 and a WHIP of 1.36. So good pitching for both teams. Not really significant difference. So home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think with the home field advantage, I think the Blue Jays will beat the Phillies tomorrow. San Diego Padres versus San Francisco Giants. So the Padres have a 40.5% chance to win, and the Giants have a 59.5% chance to win. This is at San Francisco. So for pitching, Cease for the Padres has an ERA of 4.66 and a WHIP of 1.29. And Ray for the Giants has an ERA of 2.43 and a WHIP of 1.11. So good pitching for the Giants, not necessarily good for the Padres. So definite advantage in pitching for the Giants. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Giants will beat the Padres tomorrow. New York Mets versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Mets have a 41.9% chance to win, and the Dodgers have 58.1% chance to win. This is at LA. For pitchers, Pearson for the Mets has an ERA at 2.69, a WHIP of 1.26. And Knack for the Dodgers has an ERA of 4.58 and a WHIP of 1.36. So good pitching for the Mets, not necessarily good pitching for the Dodgers. So definite pitching advantage for the Mets. And despite the home field advantage that the Dodgers have, I think the pitching advantage will give the Mets the victory over the Dodgers tomorrow. Cleveland Guardians versus New York Yankees. The Guardians have a 22.5% chance to win, and the Yankees have a 77.5% chance to win. This is at New York. For pitchers, Sassoni for the Guardians has an ERA of 5.29, a WHIP of 1.43. And Fried for the Yankees has an ERA of 1.92 and a WHIP of 0.97. Now, Sassoni's he hasn't pitched in a lot of innings, so you know, it's probably good to see what his career is. So in his career, he has pitched 119 1/3 innings, and he's allowed 79 earned runs. So do that, you know, you know, we basically take 79 earned runs divided by 119 1/3, multiply it by 9, and we get his career ERA of approximately 5.96. So yeah, so definitely not necessarily good. So and with how good Fried's pitching is, definite advantage for the Yankees. So with the pitching advantage and the home field advantage, I think the Yankees will beat the Guardians tomorrow. Kansas City Royals versus St. Louis Cardinals. So the Royals have a 34.7% chance to win, and the Cards have a 65.3% chance to win. This is at St. Louis. For pitchers, Ray Gans for the Royals has an ERA of 4.53 and a WHIP of 1.2. And Liberatore for the Cards has an ERA at 3.08 and a WHIP of 1.06. So good pitching for the Cards, not necessarily good pitching for the Royals. So definite advantage for the Cards. So with the home field advantage and the pitching advantage, I think the Cardinals will beat the Royals tomorrow. NBA, Indiana Pacers versus Oklahoma City Thunder, Game 1. So it's the first game of the NBA Finals. Yeah. So the Pacers have a 34.4% chance to win this game, and the Thunder has a 65.6% chance to win. This is at OKC, which makes sense. OKC was like the top seed in the West, while Pacers were definitely not the top ranked East team. That was the Cavs. Yeah, so Pacers basically you've had a very good like run in the playoffs, like very good. Thunder's done well this year. So yeah, with this being a home game for the Thunder, despite how well the Pacers have played, the Thunder's very good. So I think OKC is beating Indiana in Game 1 tomorrow to go up 1-0 in the series. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.